OskuPoker.net World Tenpin Masters. Now 16 of the world's finest bowlers have taken to the lane, but after the first round only half remain. Now the pressure is on for our bowlers who are warming up behind me because of that $70,000 prize pool. Let's look at the draw so far.
8 players left in at the quarter-final stage, each match still played over 2 games with the player with the higher points aggregate going through. Defending champion Chris Barnes of the USA takes on Osku Palermaa of Finland in a moment. Players from Australia, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, England and Malaysia all still in contention.
The crowd are cheering them on, but with a fierce round of quarter-finals, they all need to concentrate and work the lane to get that place in the semi-final. But tonight we'll see Chris Barnes and Osku Palermaa head-to-head in our first quarter-final.
Chris Barnes from the USA. I'm bowling Osku Palermaa, who's the owner of probably one of the 2 strongest strike balls in the world.
Hi, I'm Osku Palermaa from Finland, and I'm going to be playing against Chris Barnes from the USA.
The first time I saw him was in the US Open, and the first thing you think of with a 2-handed player is all that power and speed that they take advantage of easy lane conditions. But the US Open's the hardest lane condition we bowl on all year long. And he made the show there, and he was 18 then. That was about 3 years ago.
Well, of course, it's a competitor. He plays on PBA. He's one of the best. So it's going to be a tough match.
I think it's a toss-up. It's 50-50. I bowled really good. I have a good look this week, but he does too. So whoever catches the extra break is probably going to be the winner.
The format is so short, 2 games. The condition isn't that hard, so it's going to be 50-50.
Well, it's not the final, but it could be. This really is the big one. But this man, it's not really that much you can say that hasn't already been said about Chris Barnes. 37 years of age, just has a phenomenal record in the game. Beat Zara Glover from England in the first round, and he epitomises for me what is a true professional sportsman. Forget professional bowler, this guy is a professional sportsman, and he goes about his business in an incredible fashion.
19 strikes and 5 spares, and the important thing is obviously those no open frames. Scored an aggregate score of 524 in his first round match against Zara.
Well, them's the stats that pay the bills, I guess, Cass.
Well, absolutely, yeah. Having said that, Chris plays on the PBA Tour in the United States, and he's the youngest player ever to go through the $1 million prize money mark. He's the reigning World Tenpin Masters champion, defending champion.
Well, I think what we'll see from Barnes, quick adjustments, usually successful adjustments, and that's what keeps him in matches even if he isn't playing well. If he's playing well, then you know what you've got to do as his opponent. You've got to keep striking, full stop. But this man's perfectly capable of that. Osku Palermaa, just 23 years of age, from Espoo in Finland. Not far off, 15 strikes, 5 spares, but those 2 open frames. And they can be telling, but this is a new game. New start, clean slate for both players. And, well, we'll say it again, Cass, we can't call it. I wonder if anyone at home can.
It will be interesting to see in the next 45-50 minutes. We'll know the results. One of these players will be in the semi-final.
It's an astonishing power that Palermaa possesses. And I guess what we do know is that Palermaa on form, and Chris Barnes maybe just a touch below par. Well, it could be Palermaa.
I'm not even going to go there. Let's just wait and see.
I'm trying to make you jump off that fence, but you're refusing.
Absolutely, on games like this, as I say, it just shows the standard that of the players in this World Tenpin Masters.
Well, the practice
of the world.
Practice balls are over. They're just a quick re-rack from Bernie White, our match referee. Well, the crowd out in force. Everybody has stayed on for this one.
Shake hands, gentlemen. Wish you good luck. Good bowling.
Bernie White getting to shake hands with a couple of the world stars that he loves to watch play. Really enjoys what he calls his privileged position here as the tournament official at this World Tenpin Masters. Gets ringside seats for some of the best shows that you're ever going to see on a Tenpin bowling lane. Chris Barnes then versus Osku Palermaa in this quarter-final. Best score at the end of 2 games through to the semis. Solid chattering its way down across the boards. Shows you the amount of revs that Barnes gets on it.
Yeah, this was a bad opening shot, was it? Through 400 revolutions a minute, hits the 1-3 pocket and rips the rack. All 10 pins are gone. Great shot from there from our wide-angled camera.
Still not happy, and that's what makes him so good. Always room for improvement. That's as far as Chris Barnes is concerned. Palermaa then. Gauntlet's been thrown down already for the young Finn. Straight through the head pin, smashes his way down there, but unfortunately not through the pocket.
Yes, the big two-handed delivery. Lots of rotation ball, lots of power and speed, but you have to be in the pocket with this type of ball. Otherwise you can leave all sorts of weird and wonderful combinations. Now he's going to get his hard spare ball out. Fingers in, no thumb. Lots of rotation and quite a simple spare on the left-hand side of the lane.
Yeah, we'll sometimes see Osku bowling his spares one-handed. Got a little party piece that he likes to bring out now and again. He tries to bounce the pin back out and down the lane. But I got a funny feeling he's not going to be doing that much. It's all about the business today, and he's got to do the business against this man. Chris Barnes working a strike, defending World 10-Pin Masters champion. He's in already.
I'm about to say in there like swim there, but I won't. It's not my line. And that puts Palwemaa under pressure already, and it's only frame 2. Two fantastic shots from Barnes. Absolutely rips the rack. Mentally locked in, having just a little few words to say to himself there. Keeping focused.
Well, we haven't seen his little pat on the back that he sometimes gives himself for the cameras, but that'll come out soon. Still plenty of work to be done. Palermaa then, off the back of that spare. Looks a touch nervous, does Palermaa, and that can act in a number of ways against a player. Sometimes it helps you, but I think it's hindering Palermaa here. He's got a lot of adrenaline coursing through those veins, and he's going at this like a bull in a china shop, if you'll pardon the pun.
I don't know if these two have met at all, head-to-head, singles match, ever before, but it's certainly something that Palwemaa will remember. Coming head-to-head with a player that Paul Moore describes as one of the best on the planet, Chris Barnes.
Two spares then for Palermaa to open up, and no exchange of high or low fives as they pass each other. That's interesting.
It's the serious end of the tournament when the winner goes to the semi-final. There's some serious money to be picked up for the winner here, and obviously the chance to progress.
Yeah, plenty of time to slap hands after the game, I guess, Cass. Barnes then working a double.
Will naturally be looking for a 3 in a row, so he's not going to rush himself. Get himself totally lined up.
Enough said.
Enough said, Simon. Absolutely. 3 pretty perfect strikes. Just lofted a little bit down the lane on that shot, but fantastic reaction and right in the right place.
Well, the fans will follow these guys in the Weber Cup, the European and the American bowlers, that is. They'll certainly keep track of them on the internet throughout the year, and here in Barnsley they've got a chance to see them, and that's the line Barnes